Well, there's nothing like winning on your feel-good breakfast show, but now it's time to talk about how to help your kids win at life.
Absolutely, man, because, I mean, the weight's very heavy on shoulders, you know, making sure that the kids are prepared for the future. So this morning we're connecting with our parenting expert, Nikki Bush, and he talks about how to create fit bodies, fit minds, and fit hearts in our children.
We continue our discussion about how we can help our children develop fit bodies, fit minds, and full hearts. And we're continuing that conversation with our creative parenting expert, Nikki Bush. And you're proving yourself to be an expert today. I absolutely love this and where this is going. We've simplified things this morning. It's about putting out the clutter, shutting that off, the noise, and focusing on a simple formula, the 3 Fs. So run us through the 3 Fs again, quickly.
So we really can do the 3 Fs. So we need to bring up children who have fit bodies, fit minds, and full hearts.
I love that. So how do we go about doing that? What are some of the practical ways we can start with? And we know physical, get outside, enjoy it, love it, do that with your child. But a fit mind, that can be a bit more tricky or a bit more nuanced.
That's right. So let's go back to the body quickly, because there's 2 things here. The one is to get our children to actually appreciate real food. To forget the salty, sugary stuff, or the overly salty, sugary stuff. So real whole foods, and foods that don't just come out of a frozen packet. Some children think that potato chips were grown like that. Okay, they don't even know what a real potato looks like. Okay, number 1. Number 2 is that the bulk of our brain and body are made up of water. And in order to have a fit body and a fit mind, we need to drink water, not just sugary, fruity drinks, but real water, so that we plump up all the good stuff inside us. And then the fit mind. You know, we live in an era of information overload, just-in-time information. We can find it anywhere.
Yeah,
it's at our fingertips. But to exercise the brain, we also have to exercise the memory. And we have to learn how to consciously store information and learn how to retrieve it when we need it.
Have you noticed a shift in that trend? Are you seeing now, because we've got this immediate access to information, that we are seeing our ability to store information starting to dwindle? Is that a real thing now?
Absolutely. And because our children have always had technology, they actually don't seek general knowledge. So they don't remember where are the continents, what are the capital cities, major rivers of the world, mountains. So when something happens in the news, they actually don't know. They don't have a bearing on a map as to where this actually happened. They would have to go and Google it. So that's where parents come into the equation, where we need to talk about this stuff and get the atlas out and point it out. And in that country, there's Syria. That's what happened there this week. You know, and this mountain range, there was an avalanche over there. So that when children are in a conversation with an influential adult one day, who may offer them a job, they actually sound intelligent. They don't have to say, well, just wait, can I Google this?
Well, I suppose if you set that pattern, if they start to experience the thrill of what knowledge can mean within a conversational context, i.e. when you make an input that is valuable to someone else or shows your understanding of something, for them to start attaching pleasure to that gathering of knowledge. I absolutely love that. Full heart. For me, I can understand it. We have obviously many opportunities to fill our heart in this job, but how do you, living a normal life, fill your heart with love?
So I mentioned in the earlier segment that joy is important to experience and a sense of satisfaction. But there's a third thing I'd like to add here, and that is a sense of personal progress. I'm not using the word achievement and success here. I'm talking about the journey and teaching children to appreciate their journey of personal development, because it's incremental. We don't go from zero to hero straight away. It's an incremental journey built on lots of successes and lots of failures. Both have to exist for our children to really succeed and progress in life. And we fall down and we get up and we dust ourselves off when we move on, and we learn that we can. And that's that sense of personal progress. And I think we need to be celebrating that.
You almost get to a point, yeah, exactly. As soon as I feel the pressure mounting and that fear kicks in, I realize, okay, well, here's a growth experience. Great. I'm going to be a better person after this. And you do actually get excited about it. I could have sat with you for hours chatting about this. And as always, I'm going to send people to nikkibush.com to get more information. There's tons of video material as well. And you answer questions when people post them, which is awesome as well. So weigh in on the conversation. But most importantly, from my side, I'm going to say, not just for children, as parents, you have an example to set, and you're going to benefit from exactly the same thing. The 3 Fs: get a fit body, fit mind, and a full heart.